Hi, let's start data structure chapter 4. So it will be according to GET syllabus. So I will cover tree traversal, then binary search tree and AVL tree. So in GET syllabus there is also binary heap. So binary heap creation, insertion, deletion, that is a part of data structure, and heap sort, that is a part of algorithm. So I will cover total heap in algorithm starting from heap creation to heap sort. So here in data structure, I'm skipping heap and I will cover it in algorithm. So let me construct first a tree. So then I will explain through this. Initially, I will explain some terms that is regularly used in tree. So let me explain this. After that, I will go to binary tree. So first, what is tree? So you can say it is a non-linear data structure. So you can say array, stack, queue, then so linked list. These are the linear data structure, and tree, that is a non-linear data structure. Why it is a non-linear? Because it is a hierarchical structure and all these are linear structure. So that's why it is a non-linear structure. Then now here what is root? So here root is A. So you can say parent of all node or the node at level 0, that is called as a root. Then what is node and edges? So you can say these are node which contain data like A, B, C, D, E, F. These are the nodes, and edges that connect to node, that is called as edges, like A, B, that is edges, A, C, that is edges, C, F, that is edges, B, E, B, T, these are the edges. Okay. So next is parent node or child node. So you can say A is a parent node, B, C is a child node for A parent. Then you can say D, E are child node for B. Or you can say B is parent of D, E. C is parent of F, F is a child of C. So next is leaf node and non-leaf node. Which node don't have any child called as a leaf node, like D, E, F are called leaf node, and A, B, C are called non-leaf node because they have the child. Next is internal and external node. So these leaf node are called external node, and all these are internal node. Like here A, B, C are internal node and D, E, F are external node, which are outside. Okay, you can say which are leaf which don't have any child. These are the external node. Then it's path. So you can say path is a sequence of consecutive edges from source to destination. Like you can say path from A to D, that will be A, B, then B, D. Path from A to E, that will be A, B, and B, E. Path from A to F, that will be A, C, C, F. Okay, so that is called as a path. Next is ancestor or predecessor. So ancestor for D, you can say B and A are ancestor. For B, you can say A is the ancestor. For E, you can say B and A are ancestor. For F, C and A. For C, A. You can say parent or grandparent. They are called as ancestor or predecessor. Next is descendant or successor. So here for A, B is the descendant. For or you can say successor. Then for A, B, D, E, then for B, D, E, for C, F. Descendant means you can say child or grandchild. They are called as a descendant. Child or grandchild, or you can say successor. Okay. But in one question, it told that the node itself and its child is descendant. So according to question, they will define. Okay. If something different, they will define. Means in that question it was C is itself C descendant and F is C descendant. So actually descendant means its child and grandchild. Like for A, for B, D, both can be the descendant. So next is subtree. You can say subpart of any tree is called as a subtree. Like here you can say B, D is a subtree, A, B, C is a subtree, C, F is a subtree. So any subpart from that tree is called as a subtree. So next is sibling. Then you can say D, E are sibling. So you can say children of same parent. You can as a sibling in normal human being. What is we call sibling? Here also same. So you can say B, C is sibling. Then D, E is sibling. So having same parent, you can say is a sibling. Next is degree. So number of edges connected with the node is called as a degree. Like for B, degree is 3. So for this edge, and this edge. For C, degree is 2. For D, E, F, degree is 1. Only for these edges. For A, degree. Then height, that is longest path from root to leaf. So here height you can say 2. So like this is 1, this is 2. You can just count the edges. that you can count the edges, and height is 2. Or you can say highest level. So levels, that is not at same height, like this is A is at level 0, BC are level 1, D, E, F are level 2. So maximum level you can say as a height, or at the path distance, that you can, longest path distance, that you can say as a height. Next is depth. So length of path from root to that node is called as a depth, like you can say D depth is 2. So length of path from root, so this is 1, this is 2. So you can say D is a depth 2 from A. So next is forest. You can say collection of tree is as a forest. Then a tree with the n vertices has n minus 1 edges, like you can see. Tree is a acyclic. Cycle is not possible. In case of cycle, if n node, then n edges will be there, but it is acyclic, so if n node, then n minus 1 edges will be there. Here you can see there is 1 2 3 4 5 6 vertices, so and 1 2 3 4 5 edges. So for any tree, the how many vertices is there, the minus 1 edges will be there. So let's start binary tree. So a tree having at most 2 children is called as a binary tree. So number of distinct binary tree can form is 2n cn division n plus 1. So like for 3 node, you can generate distinct 5 binary tree. So this formula is for binary tree. You just remember this, one question asked from this. Okay, so number of distinct binary tree can form is 2n cn division n plus 1. So you can just try take 2 node, and how many, for 2 there are 2 tree, for 3 there are 5 tree. So for 1 node there is just 1 tree. So and you can just put the value of n as that, and you can just put and you can find the answer. So next, maximum number of node at ith level is 2 per I node. Let me show this. So here maximum number of node at ith level is 2 per I. So here it is 2 per 0. This is 2 per 1. This is 2 per 2. So at level 0, just one node is there. At level 2, just two nodes here is there. 2 per 1 is 2. And at level 2, there is 4 nodes are there, 2 per 2. So you can say at level 5, 2 per 5, that is 32. 32 nodes will be there. So you can find at which level how many nodes by just using this 2 per I. So maximum number of node in a binary tree of height h is 2 power h plus 1 minus 1. So here you can say here height is 2. In this example, height is 2. So it will be 2 power 2 plus 1, that is 2 power 3 minus 1. That is 8 minus 1, 7. You can find, you can count the nodes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So here 7 nodes are there. So maximum number node in a binary tree of height h is 2 per h plus 1 minus 1. Next is minimum number of node in a binary tree of height h is h plus 1. It's just like skew tree like this. The height is 2 and number of node is 3. So minimum number of node in a binary tree is height plus 1, and maximum number of node is 2 per h plus 1 minus 1. So next is maximum height of n node is n minus 1. So maximum height, that is in case of minimum number of node, like this. So maximum, like here there are 3 node and height is 3 minus 1, 2. Okay, so here height is 2. That's is the maximum height. Minimum height of n node is cell of log n plus 1 minus 1. So how we found this? So 2 power h plus 1 minus 1, this equal to n. And from that formula just derive what is value of h. So that is the minimum height. So h equal to this log n plus 1 minus 1. So you can just find, like here it is n is 7. So you can find log 7 plus 1. So log 7 plus 1 is 8. Log 8 is 3 minus 1, that is 2. So here height is 2. I think you guys clear. So next, if every node has either 0 or 2 children, then it is called as a full. So either there will be 0 children or 2 children. So 1 children is not possible. So in that case, you can say it is a full. Then complete is it should be full and it should be filled from left side. Okay, then the last level node should be filled from the left side. So that is called as a complete. And perfect means every level is full, then you will say it is a perfect. So a full binary tree with n internal node has n plus 1 external node. So you can see here there are 4 external node and there are 3 internal node. And a binary tree with n leaf has exactly n minus 1 node having 2 children. So that is the same thing. So having 2 children, this node have 2 children, this node have 2 children, this have 2 children. So there are 4 nodes, then 3 nodes having 2 children. So these are same thing, just written differently. Actually, in some question it will ask external, internal, some question number of children. So that's why better I write. So this is the example of full. So every node have 2 child or 0 child. Like these are the leaf, these have 0 child and this is 2 child. So this is a full, but it is not complete. Okay, like here it is not filled, here not filled. This is a complete, like 0 level, first level and second level is full. Just the last level it first filled from the left side. So that is a complete binary tree. Then this is a perfect, all level are filled. So generally we do complete or full binary tree. So it will be written whether it is a complete binary tree or full binary tree. Okay, or perfect binary tree. So perfect means all level are filled, complete means all level are filled except the last level. The last level filled from the left side. And right side some space can be blank. Then full means it is either 0 child or there will be 2 child. If you have any doubts, just ask me in comment, so I will answer that. So thank you for watching. Next we will do tree traversal.